surgery, Jaret? You were like, hands are clean?
That was kind of the Talladega Nights. I'm not quite sure what to do with my hands, huh? Little Will Ferrell right there, huh?
The doctor is in.
Yeah, ready for surgery.
All right.
Welcome to The Talk. Nice to have you here with us. We've got a great show today. The hilarious Gabriel Fluffy Iglesias is here. Can't wait. It's always a good time. And then later from the Beekeeper, Emmy Raver Lapman is going to stop by as well. Great guest. But first, are you ready for it? It is time for Top of the Talk. All right, this is a doozy. Have you ever sent a text to the wrong person? Yeah, I think we all made this mistake. Well, actor Rob Lowe was on Jimmy Kimmel Live last night. He talked about his attempt to send a congratulatory text to his friend and high school classmate Robert Downey Jr. after his recent Golden Globe win for Oppenheimer. However, things went a little awry. Take a look.
So Downey does this amazing acceptance speech at the Golden Globes.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited for him. So I text him, so glad you won. That is the most beautiful acceptance speech I have heard in a long time. Boy, do you deserve it. I hit it, and I realized, I just sent that to Bradley Cooper.
Ouch.
Oops.
Okay, who has that happened to here? Amanda?
You guys, this is such an embarrassing story.
What happened?
All right. So I'm texting with this guy that is a guy. And
Okay.
and as women do, we sometimes, I just did a Jerry, we sometimes screenshot the text to send to our girlfriends in a chain to see how we should respond to the guy. This is what we do, okay? Sometimes you need the girlfriend recon to be like, oh my God, what do I say back? Blah, 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 you know?
Wow.
So I screenshot it and I go to send it to my girlfriends, but I send the screenshot to him.
No.
What do you guys? This was me. As soon as I realized I did this, I was like, no.
How'd you get out of it?
I was
How soon
humiliated.
did you realize? Right after you sent it? or-
Immediately, Natalie. Immediately.
How far? Tell her about
It was
the
too
trick.
late.
It was too late. Oh, so it was past the 2-minute
It was
mark. So it
too
wasn't
late.
immediately.
No.
It was after that 2-minute mark, because you do know within 2 minutes you
We
can
didn't know this.
unsend it.
I didn't know.
Now you can.
Now you
you
can.
couldn't do that back in the day of this happening.
Okay.
And oh my God, you guys, I was so humiliated. I just pretended like it didn't happen. That's what I did.
Really?
I'm not kidding you. The route I took was that I pretended it didn't
How did
happen.
you reply to what?
Yeah, and I was like, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
So the next time, let me give you some old school advice. The next time you want to do something like that, don't screenshot, don't send it to anybody. Go, hold on, I got to take care of something. And then to the person you texting, go, hold on, I got to take care of something. Then you call all your girlfriends and go, I just set up a Zoom. Get on the Zoom, I need help. I need help. Because you'll never want to, you never want to say,
Don't put anything on a text.
not at all, not at all.
Yeah, you should. That's when you just like you see what had happened was you hit them with the what had happened, and then you say my phone accidentally took a screenshot. I don't know how.
Yeah, my phone acting crazy.
Yeah.
I think it's got a virus.
Yeah, my phone is acting
I think it's got a virus. These phones. I gotta upgrade my phone.
Okay, what would you do?
Natalie, please move on.
Wait,
I'm so
Jaret has a
embarrassed.
point.
I'm
What
so
were you gonna say?
You
Go ahead,
could have
Jaret.
actually
Pile on a
gone
little
like
more.
you could have gone like really like sort of saccharine romantic and been like, oh my God, I loved our text chain so much. I wanna save it forever.
Yeah, because you guys, Jerry, that would really make him want to date me.
Yes.
Just Natalie, please move on. This is so embarrassing. It's
Just for
embarrassing.
Amanda, moving on. Okay.
thank you.
This could be divisive. According to a new study, it turns out that men are, in fact, better with directions
I knew it.
than women.
I knew it.
Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Let me explain
Okay,
the
explain,
empirical
please.
data.
Okay.
The empirical data behind this said research. Researchers found that the difference has to do with how boys are raised. They're encouraged to play outside more than girls, which then enhances their so-called navigational ability. What do we think? Sheryl, go for it.
I think a man wrote this study. Because that is not real. I've been in cars with men and they've been lost and they don't want to admit they lost, and we done circled the same gas station around. So if you're so good at damn directions, then why we didn't get where we were going quicker? I don't believe they are. I believe what it is a man may pull the details out faster, but a woman knows where she's going.
Here's the
and we know it in our brain.
Yeah.
We know it in our brain.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, I said a woman can go somewhere once, and we know we are like in our spidey senses
right,
radar.
that's right,
Remember how
that's
we
right.
get there.
Well, we also have that we know by sight, by
Yes.
that pink house
Yes.
with the white picket fence,
Yes.
with the flower box in front,
Yes.
because we memorize details.
That's right.
Whereas my husband will be on the northwest corner on the south
Yes.
side of the street.
Yeah.
Do I have a compass with me?
Right.
I'm sorry.
So true.
Who's navigating us
You
here?
know what? You
Come
know what?
on.
Look, we get beat up a lot. As men, we get
Yeah.
beat up in the media a lot. I'm taking this one. Y'all can't
Go
take
for
this
it.
one from us.
No.
Y'all can't take this one from us. The science said so, and if the science, I'm gonna
Ready?
use that
Wait.
science
I got
argument
one
now.
more. I got one more
oh
for
yeah,
you.
no.
Wait.
Oh, now y'all don't want to believe in science. Y'all
no.
don't want to believe in science now. Yeah,
Well,
Big
wait a
Bang
minute.
Theory online.
Study.
Akbar.
This is the Big Bang Theory.
Okay,
Bang,
ready?
we won.
Ready? Ready, Akbar?
Yes.
It's not Black History Month right now. Well, really, it's every day. But a black woman invented the GPS system. Because she,
Yes,
was in a car
There you
with a
go.
black man that didn't want to admit he was lost.
No, she
ahead,
made it.
Akbar.
She
Go
made
ahead.
it to help her. But I will say this: I am taking this research home, and my wife will never backseat drive again. Don't ever ask and tell me where I need to go. If I said left 4 times, I don't care if we're in a circle. I don't care. We're gonna get there. Jerry, man, you're supposed to help me
Jerry
on
has
this one,
nothing
man.
to add to this.
Jerry, you better not go
Jerry's
back.
very
Hey,
quiet.
this is for us. I need you to stand up strong right now. I need you to stand up strong on this one.
Don't do it.
Jerry, you can be on our side,
Come on,
Jerry.
be on
our side.
Come on, Jerry, be on the good
Akbar,
side.
listen, Akbar, you're big, you're scary, and all that stuff. You're not nearly as scary as my wife. You don't even come close. If you think I'm going to go on TV and say I believe in this article, you are loco. You're crazy.
Can I get the fellas? Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Come give me some love, man. Come give me some love. Come give me some love, man. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Pancake that poor guy.
Sorry about that, man. Sorry. It was a weight difference.
This is
Okay. Wow.
this.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Wow. Heated.
Look at the other men in the audience going, I want to stay married. I'm going to stay married.
And they don't want to get pancaked by Akbar, too.
When did this turn into full contact the talk?
Okay. All right, we're going to leave that one there because nobody needs to get hurt. Okay, have you seen this? There is a video of a worker that is going viral because she actually recorded the conversation when she was being laid off from her job at the tech company Cloudflare, where she then pushed back on her dismissal. Take a look.
Every single one-on-one I've had with my manager, every conversation I've had with him, he has been giving me nothing but I am doing a great job. I disagree that my performance hasn't been, I haven't met performance expectations when I certainly have, just because I haven't closed anything officially. So am I getting let go for no reason? If you guys can't give me a reason?
I'm happy to follow up with you separately to give you the data that was calibrated. I'll need to speak with revenue leadership specifically to see if we can get that for you.
The data that was calibrated. Yeah, so when was the first time that you felt comfortable standing up for yourself? I mean, this was a 9-minute long video that went viral. There's a whole conversation, a lot of people seeing both sides of this young woman's fight to try to save her job. I think you sent this video out to all of us.
This one, spoke differently to me. Being a father of 2 daughters and just, seeing how this young lady was advocating for herself and fighting to try to keep this job and said, hey, give me an explanation. And I think it can be difficult for women, especially in the workplace, to be able to sit there and try to advocate for themselves. And so I like that she was pushing back and saying, give me a reason. They were kind of going around, and she was like, just give me the reason, so at least I have something to walk away with, you know what I mean? And I know how I can be better.
Too often nowadays, it's a numbers game. They're like, it's a head count kind of thing. You know, they're hired. She was hired for a 3-month hire. She missed making some, closing on certain deals, and the company, they said in their statement that we can usually tell if a person is going to make goals or not early on. But that said, what do you think, Sheryl?
Maybe I misunderstood what was happening, because if this is the exit interview, I want to say whatever the hell I want to say, because you ain't keeping me on the job. So I'm going to say whatever the hell I want to say, whatever I feel, because you're not keeping me here. And I'm like any other woman. I want to know why. You breaking up with me as a man? You breaking up with me as a job? Why? Why? You become specific. And why you didn't tell me this earlier? I could have corrected it earlier, but you're going to wait until you're going to let me go. And now you're going to let me go? Well, I'm not going. I'm not going. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving.
Very hard to break up with you, Sheryl.
Never.
Never breaking up with you.
Don't let my key card still work. I'm stealing. I'm stealing Post-its. I'm stealing pencils. I'm stealing.
These pencils are mine.
That's right. I didn't want to work here no damn way. I'm just getting a little bit of money so I can go to Cancun. Now, what?
It is hard, though, to speak up for yourself. I mean, Amanda, have you had that situation where you've had to, you've been confronted and you've had to say, I need to know. Tell me what I need to do better.
Yeah, I have to say, I'm pretty good at standing up for myself. Especially when I know I have not done anything wrong, I'm going to let you have it.
Good. Good for you. Yeah. I think it's,
And if you forget that Amanda's going to let you have it, Amanda will take a screenshot of that text and send it to you.
I know.
You gotta send it to the boss. You gotta send it to the boss.
I wish I had a little more. I was in my job early on. I couldn't say no, because if you say no, you're out, and somebody else behind you is doing your job. So it was hard to say no until I remember finally one day saying no, and then I heard from a boss, oh, I heard you said no, so I'm going to put so-and-so. And finally, I stuck up for myself, and I said, all those times I said yes, you remember the one time I said no. And when I said that, it stuck with him, that I stood up for myself. And he never forgot that moment. Anyway, stick around. Much more to talk about when we return. A good air travel story, so we've rounded out some of our favorites this week. It's time for Just Plain Crazy. A passenger on the Indian discount airline SpiceJet got stuck in the bathroom for his whole flight. The flight crew tried to ease his mind by passing a note under the stuck bathroom door. It read, "Sir, we tried our best to open the door. However, we could not. Do not panic. We are landing in a few minutes. So please close the commode lid and sit on it and secure yourself. As soon as the main door is open, an engineer will come. Do not panic." That stinks. How would you handle this?
First of all,
Carrie?
how do you, I know the walls are
Don't
small.
panic.
Are you just like this in there? Like, okay, I'm ready. You go
Brace yourself.
you go into that position? Wait, what is the position? Is it this or is it that? No, this actually, this story did resonate with me. I flew internationally, and In the other country, I drank some water I shouldn't have drank, maybe, and I got what's commonly referred to as the poopies. And on the flight, I had to go to the bathroom a lot because I didn't want to have a viral accident in the middle of the plane. And then, you know, they were like, you know, tap, 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 sir, you know, it's been the whole flight. You have to come out. The flight is landing. And
How
I was
long
like,
was this flight? 4 hours?
it was like a, yeah, it was like, and I was like, I can't come out now. I can't come out. And they were like, you have to. And I was like, it's not happening.
So it was the reverse. You said, I'm not coming out.
So I like this person. I was in the bathroom when the plane landed. It was a little puppy. You know what? I'm going to make a suggestion. They should have a little seatbelt in the bathroom.
I
You
agree.
sit down and you're like,
Why not? Okay. Finally, this is a visual. You had to see this because this caught our attention in the worst kind of way. A woman on an overnight flight recently chose to keep her phone juiced up with arguably the most obnoxious charger ever. Is this self-expression or assault? What would you do if this was on your flight, Sheryl?
I would have rang my call button and said, I can't get no sleep because this bitch over here having a disco in her damn seat. Bring me a vodka tonic so I can try to get some sleep.
Great. We'll be right back. We've got Fluffy in the house. The ridiculously funny Gabriel Iglesias is next.
Founded on the Top products are still available, so don't miss out. With prices as low as $15, you'll want to shop these deals today. Go to morningsave.com before they sell out.
Our first guest made history as the first comic ever to play Dodger Stadium. Yes! And he's continuing his world domination with his Don't Worry, Be Fluffy tour. Please welcome Fluffy himself, the very hilarious Gabriel Iglesias!
What's up, bro?
Thank you. Sorry.
Well, it's cool to have you here.
Yeah.
They love you. So we were just talking about playing crazy moments. I know you travel a lot. Do you have just playing crazy moment that you have?
Oh, man. So, I won't name the airline.
Okay, don't.
Yeah, right, yeah. I had a lady one time who was sitting right behind me who took off her shoes and
Gets worse.
and her foot wound up on my armrest from behind. Like, I just saw, and I'm like, you know, and I wanted to, like, hey, can you kind of, you know, but
move?
I realized at that moment, though, I was like, you know what, I saved way too much money on this flight. And I understood what had happened, so yeah.
Yes.
There
That's
you
just
go.
playing crazy though, man.
Yes.
Well, you are world famous, of course, and your dogs are world spoiled.
Yes.
Yeah, right? They pretty much travel with you everywhere.
Yeah.
Look how adorable.
Yeah.
Are they the most spoiled dogs in
They are
America?
very. They're in the back right now, by the way.
Oh my God.
With a dog nanny, because that's where my life's at.
Last time you had one of them on with us when
Yeah.
you came here.
No. Those dogs have been to over 35 states.
Wow.
Yes, and I own 4 dog strollers, because
Yes.
yeah.
I do have to
You're
ask
that
you,
guy.
do they get frequent flyer miles?
Oh, those dogs, yeah. You know what? There's nowhere that they don't go, pretty much. You know, I made it a point to work hard just so that I can have them with me. People always say, why do you take your dogs everywhere you go? Because they make me happy.
Yeah.
That's it. They make me happy.
We love you. Yeah.
So you spent the end of 2023 in the land down under. How was it?
Oh, Australia is.
Cool.
Yes, look at that.
Oh,
Wow.
Best part about that boat ride? Free.
Yeah.
Free.
Come on.
Free. It was, Australia for New Year's is an incredible place to be, especially in Sydney, because you got the Opera House, you got this incredible bridge, and the fireworks show is next level. It's like having 4 Disneylands side by side, and then hit the button, click, and then boom, and then, it's really nice.
All right, we've got to talk about what's coming up next month, because you're going to be the Grand Marshal for Mexico's NASCAR. It's at the Coliseum. How excited are you for that? And on a comparison, are you a bigger NASCAR fan, or are you bigger NASCAR or Formula One?
Normally, I would have been all butthurt, like, really, you're going to have me host the Mexican one?
Yeah.
But I've done multiple NASCAR events, including the Daytona 500, so for me to be asked to do this was a big honor. Plus, it's LA, you know what I mean? So it's at the Coliseum.
Right.
It's gonna be cool.
So how do you feel about NASCAR versus F1, which is all the rage now?
It's NASCAR versus F1. It's a very different audience.
Yes.
NASCAR is a lot more down to earth.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like the way you. I see what you did
more
there.
down to earth. You see that? Because if you say the wrong thing, it's not gonna make it to TV, and I don't want to be that guy.
Okay, here's my question now. Which one would you see had the beer hat with the 2 things in it? Would it be?
Oh, that's NASCAR. NASCAR all day.
Oh, that's NASCAR.
I go with you. I go with you. Okay.
One is here, and the other one's I tell you what. So very.
So,
very different.
F1 is the pinky out.
F1's the pinky out.
Yeah, the pinky out. Okay.
Yeah, and NASCAR's pinky in. So all right. Very different. Very different. What? You're laughing, but now they're not gonna let me do the thing on Saturday. All right.
You'll still be the Grand Marshal. Maybe not the grandest marshal, but.
But you have a collection of 30 VW buses. Have you ever thought about racing those?
Wow, those are amazing.
I call it the Jay Leno starter kit. And the funny part is, I know, I have a problem.
Cool.
Jay Leno actually doesn't own any Volkswagen buses. That's more my thing. But I have a lot. And people go, why do you have such a big collection? I said, because I don't have a cocaine habit. So I needed to put the money somewhere.
Money to good use. Put the money to good use.
But Volkswagen bus was my first car, and I always wanted to get my first car back. And so when I did, it just became a thing where it snowballed, and I started collecting those cars.
What's the oldest?
And as far as do I race them? They're very slow.
Yeah.
They're very slow. In this case, the car matches the owner, so it's very same.
So, you know what? Speaking of slow, we're going to speed things up real quick. You and I, we have something in common. You and I both, we love wrestling, and I know you're a huge fan, so you're doing the WWE's Rivals on A&E this season, right? Is that right?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Okay. Well.
No. Hey, you said it, not me, so they can't get mad at me.
Okay, cool.
They can't get mad at me. So
I thought we'd do something real fun. How about you and I get into hosting? You know, if you love wrestling.
Oh, I played this game.
Why don't we do a little bit of commentating, shall we? Okay. You know, the wrestlers are really known for, wrestling's known for their commentating.
Color commentating, yes. Okay,
all right, let's color commentate here. We got a video here to go to. All right, here we go, right into the turnbuckle.
González de la esquina, se para por una pelota. ¡Ay, ay, ay! ¡Al piso! ¡Arriba! ¡Arriba! ¡Ahora! Ahorita vamos a ver qué está pasando. ¡Tess ha ganado una vez más!
Wow!
Así.
Wow. That was impressive.
Sorry.
That was impressive. You went Spanish, I went English, and it was a good mix.
The clip was lucha libre, man.
What are you looking at?
Hey, I'll be the first to tell you. You saw that clip. That wasn't WWE. That was híjole. Very different.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I love this
We're gonna have much more with Gabriel Fluffy Iglesias when we come right back.
With the very funny Gabriel Iglesias, who is currently on the Don't Worry Be Fluffy tour. Yay! And you're performing at the Forum on Valentine's Day. Now, as an LA native, what's it like performing, you know, in front of an audience, in front of your hometown? Like, that's got to be different.
Well, clearly, anytime you're in front of your home audience. Hey.
That's it right there. Okay.
It's always, you know, you have a little bit more fun because there's not as much pressure.
Yeah.
But you still got to deliver because you know that'll only go for a minute, and then they're like, okay.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah. By the way, you have incredible eyesight. I cannot read any of those things on the. I'm like, what? If you weren't binoculars? I just got to go back to lens crafters or something.
You might have to just get LASIK surgery, man.
So Gabriel, because your show is Valentine's Day, is it the perfect date night or is it more like singles only kind of crowd?
I think anytime you put on an event during a special occasion, whether it's Christmas or New Year's or Valentine's, it's one of those things where you can go either way with it.
Yeah.
I know that in the past, anytime I've done shows on Valentine's Day, it's half and half. I get a lot of couples that come out, and then I get a big mountain of single people that are coming out trying to find other single people. So, you know, I'm just saying.
Yeah. Okay.
9 months after my show, we're gonna find out how good that show really was.
Uptick in the population.
Yeah, because I've had couples tell me we met at your show, and then they come back years later, and now we're married. And I'm like, oh, that's awesome. That's a beautiful thing.
So will there be hooking up happening at the show, perhaps?
I like how she looked right at me.
Well, you know, you and I have been
I can neither confirm nor deny any.
Okay. You and I have been friends for a long time.
We've been friends for a long time. So, hey.
I think she's asking if you can set
What's going on here?
Ain't nothing going on. Ain't nothing going on.
Okay, I'm just trying to read in between the lines here.
There's no reading. There's no reading.
Okay.
You want to read something? Read that thing. That's what we're going to read.
Gabriel, thank you for being here. Again, he's performing at the Kia Farm on Valentine's Day, where it can be very romantic. For more dates of the Don't Worry, Be Fluffy World Tour, go to thetalk.com. Coming up next from the new action thriller, The Beekeeper, Emmy Raver Lampman is here. We'll be right back.
You know our first guest from the very popular series, The Umbrella Academy, and now she's starring alongside Jason Statham in the new action movie, The Beekeeper, as an FBI agent looking to avenge her mother's death. Take a look.
Remember our favorite burning building, United Data Group? Guys who work there are hackers, con men, fraudsters, et cetera, et cetera. Guy who ran it, Garnett. He's in the book. He is a known mob associate. He's missing, but I've got Peete chasing him down. Okay, so I had some analysts run some, and I think I'm starting to get the shape of the animal. Dude, I think United Data Group is one of several call centers, so there's gotta be like a central office that's controlling all of them, and that's what we gotta find. Wiley, this could be like $1 billion a year operation. Hello. Hey. Did you hear a single word I just said?
Please welcome the lovely Emmy Raver Lampman.
All right. You look so refreshed and beautiful for someone who has a newborn child at home with your incredibly talented, incredibly handsome partner, David Diggs.
Oh, gross.
No. Tell us, are we getting any sleep? How's it going?
Oh, no sleep at all. No. I thought I knew what sleep deprivation was, but I had no idea. It is, it's wild. It's the wildest thing I've ever done and we've ever done, and it's beautiful how it has brought us together. Yeah. But I've also just looked at, yesterday I looked at him and I was like, I didn't kiss you at all yesterday. It's just baby everything, and it's been wild.
But how many times did you kiss your baby?
Oh, thousands of times. Thousands of times. Yeah, just like permanently glued to his cheek.
You know, as someone who has teenagers now, I mean, there's a saying, the days are long, but the years are short.
Yeah,
so,
it's true. It's so true, though. Time is already flying.
Anything really fun about it? I mean,
anything fun about it?
Yeah, I mean,
the whole thing is fun. I'm saying that we're sleep deprived and exhausted, but it's such a wild ride, and I've wanted to be a mom my whole life, and so is David, and so we're really
You look great.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
And I love this because I feel like women can do anything.
Yes.
But you filmed this movie, The Beekeeper, while you were pregnant. Is that right?
Yeah, so we shot the movie at the end of 2022, and then we went back 6 months later for a couple reshoots. And so when we went back for the reshoots, I was 4 months pregnant. So my costumes weren't fitting as well, but I hadn't told anybody yet. So I was like, maybe I can just, it's not really a suck it in situation.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, good gracious. So I snuck into the wardrobe trailer and I was like, hey, ladies, could I just borrow a pair of scissors? And I went back to my trailer and just cut the back of my pants.
Oh my God. I love it.
And then I just returned the costume and was like, yeah, I don't know what happened there. Sorry about that.
By the way, shout out to the moms. I mean, that's like
wild.
I don't know how you
And
do
4
it.
months pregnant, that you could still be having morning sickness and stuff. You're amazing.
I feel like looking back at the film, I'm like, oh my gosh, he was with me in that scene now. It's really like, it's really precious. Yeah.
And by the way, also, I mean, from like a showbiz like hair and makeup standpoint, I mean, my wife, when my wife was pregnant, was glowing. I mean,
I will say I was not mad at the glow from the baby. It's gone, but
Oh, no, you're still glowing. Don't you worry, you're still
I was like,
glowing.
how do we bottle that? Nobody's figured that out yet?
You're still glowing.
You have to have another one. That's the. That's the.
I will say, the second he was in my arms and we were just having this beautiful baby's just arrived, and I looked at David and I was like, I can't wait to do this again.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, I can wait. I don't need to witness that.
You're both beautiful. I'm sure the baby's beautiful. Let's talk about The Beekeeper.
Yes.
I mean, this is. Listen to this cast, everybody. Jason Statham, Felicia Rashad, Josh Hutcherson, Jeremy Irons.
Yeah, unbelievable. Stacked.
This is my wheelhouse. Tell us everything.
Oh, it's an unbelievable, like, revenge action thriller that stars Jason Statham, and his dear friend, who's played by Felicia Rashad and is my mother in the movie, falls victim to like a terrible, terrible online scam. And has millions of dollars stolen from her, and that sadly leads to her death. And so this act pulls Jason's character, Adam Clay, out of retirement as a killing machine assassin, and he avenges the criminals that are going around, stealing from the vulnerable. And I play the FBI agent that's following him and trying to catch him, but then slowly start to question my morality and how things are handled through how I have to do things, but how he's doing things, because he's actually getting stuff done. Jason Statham is getting stuff done.
How was it working with him, though? I mean, I can only imagine doing this kind of movie with the Jason Statham. I mean, are you so intimidated? What was that like?
Oh, God, yeah. I mean, he's a movie legend, and I was so nervous, but also excited because it's all an experience, and I want to work with, fun, amazing people and make awesome movies. And I was so nervous, but we very quickly both realized that both of our homes were under construction and renovation at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
So we were just constantly talking about tile options and what color grout are you doing? And so we very quickly just slipped into this like home reno conversation between takes. Be like, oh wait, let me show you. I just found this picture. Do you like these tiles? But he's so sweet. He's so sweet.
I just got a great idea for Paramount Plus, a home renovation show with you and Jason Statham.
Here for it. I would love that. Are you kidding?
And he comes in as the beekeeper and he does all the demo.
Honestly, I'd watch it.
Congrats.
Emmy Raver Lampo, thank you so much. The Beekeeper is in theaters right now. We'll be right back.
Before we go, we have something beautiful that is daytime chic and evening elegance. It is time for today's must-have giveaway.
Jewels and Aces is creating a new category in the traditional jewelry industry with its original concept, the earring capsule. It's a system of interchangeable earrings that can be mixed and matched for endless looks. Guess what? Everybody in today's studio audience is going home with a $150 Jewels and Aces gift certificate. Your chance to win this giveaway at home. Go to the Talk Facebook page.
Love that. All right, tomorrow we got a brand new episode of The Talk with Lucy Hale and Allison Holker. But you don't want to miss it. Join us right here on